Today we're going to be looking at dividing radicals. We're going to be doing some more practice with these. Remember here with number 1, 3 does go into 24 nice and even, so I'm going to rewrite this as a single radical where I have 24 on top and I have 3 on the bottom. So I can divide, and since 3 does go into 24, I have the square root of 8. Now the square root of 8 is not simplified completely. It can be rewritten as 4 times 2. And I do that because 4 is a perfect square. Since it's a perfect square, that means he gets to migrate out of the house. So my final answer would be 2 square root of 2. Looking at number 2. Now with number 2 here, I'm going to go ahead and rewrite this one as a single radical with 14 over 35, because I can reduce this fraction before I worry about simplifying my radical. I can take a 7 out of both of these. I can divide the top and bottom both by 7.
It's 2 over 5, square root 2 over 5.
So then I have the square root of 2 over 5. Now I want to go back and separate them. So square root of 2 over square root of 5. And here's where I put my magic 1 in. My magic 1 in this case is going to be the square root of 5 over the square root of 5. When I multiply across, I have the square root of 10 over the square root of 25. So my final answer would be the square root of 10 over 5. Looking here at number 3, with number 3 I need to go through and rationalize my denominator, so that means I need a magic 1 out to the side here, so I'm going to put the square root of 12 over square root of 12. So when I go and multiply this, I have 2 times the square root of 12 over the square root of 144. Which this gives me 2 square root of 12 on top. Nothing's happening there. On the bottom, this becomes 12. Now at this point,
Wait.
these two right here, we can reduce 2 over 12. So I can take a 2 out of both of those. So my final answer is going to be the square root of 12 over 6.
Can you start again from?
Looking here at example number 4, we're going to do it just like we did with number 3. Start off with our magic 1. Put it out here next to it. Our magic 1 is going to be the square root of 20 and square root of 20. So when I multiply this across, I have 25 square root of 20 over square root of 400. So this becomes 25 square root of 20 over 20. Now at this point, these two things here can be reduced. We can reduce our fraction. We can take a 5 out of both of them. So taking a 5 out of both of them leaves a 5 square root of 20 on top and a 4 on the bottom. And that one is done. Alright, looking on here at example number 5. Example number 5 is right here. It says 18 over 3 square root of 2. Before I do anything, I see that, hey, 3 does go into 18. So I'm going to simplify this part right here first before I even think about dealing with my radical. And in simplifying that, this becomes the 6 over the square root of 2. Now it gives me a little bit smaller numbers to deal with and work with here. Now I can worry about taking care of my radical. Well, with my radical here, I want to take and do a square root of 2 over square root of 2. So this becomes 6 square root of 2 over square root of 4. So now this becomes 6 square root of 2 over 2. Oh, look, again, I can simplify these two pieces because 2 does go into 6 nice and even, which then leaves me with 3 square root of 2, and that would be my final answer. Looking here at my next example, I just need to rationalize my denominator, so that means I need me a little magic 1 chilling over here to the side. My magic 1 is going to be the square root of 5 over square root of 5. So when I go and multiply this, I have 15 square root of 15 over the square root of 25. So this now becomes 15 square root of 15 over 5. Oh look, 5 does go into 15 nice and pretty. Since it does that, I now have 3 square root of 15.
That's your final answer?
And that would be my final answer. In simplifying our radicals, you need to always make sure that you pay attention to everything that you do. Take your time. And as always,
Good luck, y'all.
good luck.
La 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 la, yeah, yeah.
And this video was filmed before a live studio audience.